Haven-class patrol boat is among the smallest commissioned warships in the Centauri Republic fleet, designed from the outset for system defense, border picket duty, and rapid response patrol operations. Compact and lightly built, the Haven is one of the more fragile vessels in Centauri service, sacrificing armor and staying power for speed and low cost. Its crew complement is minimal, reflecting its nature as a vessel built for economy rather than endurance. The ship carries no fighter craft and relies entirely on its own armament and maneuverability to survive in contested space. In terms of propulsion, the Haven is notably swift for its class, possessing excellent agility and the ability to keep pace with far more expensive warships such as the Vorshan. Its primary armament consists of twin particle arrays capable of engaging targets across all arcs, supplemented by particle guns suited for anti-fighter work. While its weapons are short-range by Centauri standards, they hit with a concentrated punch when the Haven can close the distance, a reflection of the broader Centauri doctrine of aggressive close-quarters engagement. The ship's simple systems make it easy to maintain and repair in the field, a quality that has endeared it to logistics officers across the Republic. The Haven class entered service around 2150, making it one of the longer-serving patrol designs in the Republic's inventory. It was conceived during a period when the Centauri were consolidating their colonial holdings and needed an inexpensive, mass-producible hull to maintain a visible presence across dozens of border systems. The design philosophy prioritized availability over capability, and 2 Haven-class boats could be deployed for roughly the cost of a single, larger patrol vessel, making them a highly economical tool for commanders tasked with covering large areas. Shipyards across Centauri Prime and its colonies turned out the class in steady numbers for decades, and the Haven's straightforward construction meant that production could be ramped up quickly during periods of heightened tension. Throughout its long service history, the Haven has appeared in virtually every major Centauri military operation, typically in supporting or screening roles. During the tensions with the Narn regime in the mid-23rd century, Haven-class boats were frequently stationed along contested border corridors, serving as early warning pickets and convoy escorts. Their speed allowed them to shadow enemy movements and relay intelligence back to heavier fleet elements before disengaging. In campaign operations, Havens were regularly used to shield more valuable vessels, a tactic fleet commanders called maneuvering to shield them, relying on the boat's agility to place it between an enemy's guns and a friendly capital ship. During the early stages of the War of Retribution, small groups of Havens were among the first Centauri vessels to respond to Narn incursions along the frontier, buying time for heavier forces to mobilize. The Haven's greatest tactical strength lies not in individual combat power, but in its role as a force multiplier. Operating in hunting packs alongside Vorshan warships or Kutai gunboats, a squadron of Havens could saturate an enemy's targeting solutions, complicate threat assessments, and deliver flanking fire at close range. Commanders who dismissed the Haven as expendable often found that its absence created critical gaps in fleet coordination. Experienced captains learned to treat their Havens as extensions of the fleet's eyes and reach, using them to herd enemy ships into unfavorable positions before committing larger warships to the engagement. By the late 23rd century, the Haven class remained a fixture of Centauri patrol rosters despite the availability of more modern designs. Its longevity speaks less to technological sophistication than to the enduring logic of its original concept. a fast, cheap, and numerous small combatant that keeps space lanes watched and enemy scouts honest. Unglamorous by the standards of a republic that prizes spectacle in its warships, the Haven nonetheless earned a quiet reputation as one of the most reliably useful vessels ever to fly the Centauri banner. For over a century, it has served without fanfare in the shadow of the Primus battlecruisers and Octurian battleships that dominate Centauri military prestige. And yet, in the quiet stretches of border space where empires are actually maintained, it is the Haven that does the work. The Haven was solely built for in-system patrol. As such, no variants exist. Haven Patrol Boat. Primary version, 2150 to present. Armed with 1 matter cannon and 4 twin arrays. This class is produced in large numbers and operates in groups of 3 to 8, depending on location. In the early days of the War of Retribution, these small ships held the line against large non-invasion fleets.